Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And in the early reading today, it was very clear the type and the message they want to communicate. They may be dealing with their stuff before they do that though. So if there's a karmic cycle, they may want to deal with that first and then reach out to you. Some of them are even afraid to contact you in case you've moved on or you're not interested anymore or you might reject them. So what I'm going to bring in today is the what's going on said deck and why they are still running. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So what's going on said? What do they want to say to you right now? What's on their mind? Thank you, angels. And why are they running from you? Why? Okay. And this can be lessons they're learning and things they're going through inside. So the first message coming through is, you rock my world. So you've changed their life. So when we say you rock my world, it means you've changed everything. Everything was going a certain way in their life, and then you came along and changed it. You rock my world. And you're their rock in their world as well. You keep them grounded, you're stable. You're the one thing that never changes in their life. What that means is the way they feel about you is constant. The way they desire you is constant. It's a constant feeling, a constant thing. It does not change. And that's like a solid foundation. You're the anchor. You keep them grounded in that way. So it's like whatever they go through in their mind, always at the back of their mind, they're kind of thinking, I know we're going to end up together. Because you're the foundation that love is built on. And that keeps them strong even when they go through rocky times. And that may even keep you strong because in the back of your mind, you know in your heart and soul that you belong together. Even when there's rocky times, there's something there saying, I believe, I have faith, I know. And you rock each other's worlds in that way. So you're also a rock in their world. You keep them grounded. You're like a solid foundation to build on. You're a very stable person. But you also rock their world in the most magical way. That means they're also attracted to you. They find you fascinating. They're intrigued by you. And they desire you. So it's everything they want all wrapped up in one. This is like them saying to you, you're the whole package. You make it better. And you turn me on. So they really want you to know that what they aren't telling you is how much they want and desire you. You turn me on, you rock my world, you're everything to me. So there's so much desire there, so much chemistry. It's off the charts between the two of you, and it's always been that way. Whether they've told you that or not, whether you've been intimate or not, whether you've kissed them or not, you've kissed them and made love to them 1,000 times in dreams and fantasies and in the 5D realm. So they're saying to you, you're the one that turns me on because you rock my world. And I am really sensitive deep down. So they want you to know that's also something they are struggling with because they feel vulnerable. They feel like they can get a little bit, teary about things. And you may not even see that side of them. I am really sensitive deep down. I just hide it well. I wear a mask. I try and pretend I don't care. It may not be strong to show emotion, but it is strong. It's not weakness, it's strength. To be vulnerable, it's a powerful thing. There's nothing more sexy than seeing your person being honest and open and vulnerable and authentic. There's nothing more sexy than seeing some emotion come out of that. And that's what you're also letting them know, whether you've actually told them that or you've sent them that energy through the 5D realm. But they are saying, I am sensitive deep down, and they want you to see that side of that. They want you to know that part of that. Because you rock their world, and you are their world, and you turn them on. So whatever they are doing or not doing, they are feeling the love. And they said, I'm trying to find the right words. This is what I spoke about earlier. I'm typing a message. So you're being guided to wait. They're typing. You may even see that. You could see them actually typing something, but then nothing happens. And that could be because they perhaps read back what they've wrote. It doesn't sound right, so they delete it and then they wait until another time. Or they think, I'll come back to that later when I can focus a bit more. So they definitely want to communicate and they're trying to find the right words to do that. And what they would really love to tell you if they dared to is that you turn them on and you rock the world. And that they are a sensitive deep down. They're sensitive to everything. They're saying to you, what if you judge me the way I judge myself? So they are needing to release judgment. That means that they feel bad about things they've done. They're in a lot of regret about things. And they they bring things up in their head that they need to release. So they're carrying around things like guilt and shame and blame towards themselves that they should have let go of a long time ago. Because it's very likely you've already forgiven them for most of their stuff, because you've already let it go and work through it. You're wanting a new beginning, to wipe the slate clean and start again, but they are still carrying all the pain around. And obviously they know they need to come forward right and admit their truth and apologise and make it right with you, but they're going over and over the past. It's like what they're saying is they are their own judge, jury and executioner in one. And they're thinking, what if you judge me the way I judge me? And obviously you're not going to judge them, because you recognise there's lessons being learned, everyone makes mistakes, they were doing the best they could with what they were going through, and you've realised that that's all happened to grow your soul, and that you've recognised it's teaching you to be strong and to turn to God and to find your faith. Because if they are triggering you, it's helping you to uncover your wounds, and it's opening you up to what you need to release and change. So for example, if you feel like they're driving you crazy, like, you're learning to be more patient. You're learning to surrender and let go. If you're feeling jealous of a karmic partner, you recognise that person is reminding you to remember your own value and worth, that there's nobody like you, to love yourself more, to not compare yourself to anyone, to remember how strong and special the bond that they have with you is, and that will never change no matter what goes on. So you're recognising, I don't need to judge you because I've healed. I've healed, I've released, I've let go, but they are judging themselves. And you show me parts of myself I want to deny. So again, this is about you reflecting back to them all the parts of themselves that they need to change. All the things they know that they've got to deal with, you open them up to those wounds. And that can be another reason why they run or push you away or hide away. And it's because you rock their world and you're amazing. Especially because they are so turned on to you, and you reflect back to them the mess that they are in. So for example, if they're in a really toxic karmic cycle, or they're with a karmic partner, it's like friendship, there's no passion there, there's no real love, you show them how it needs to be, what it has to be, because they can't remain stuck in those cycles because they're not growing there. Getting close to you frightens me. And that's another reason why they run. And the reason why it frightens them is because it's about being vulnerable. I am sensitive deep down, and I'm afraid of being vulnerable. I'm afraid of getting close to you because you could hurt me, because you rock my world and you're amazing. And it frightens me to think that someone else can control my heart. And they're giving me fear there. And this is also what causes blocks in communication. Yet we know in spiritual truth that no one has that kind of power over us, without our own permission anyway, but they feel like because they've never loved anyone as deeply as they've loved you, or cared for anyone the way they love you, or wanted anyone the way they love you, that you have the power to rip them apart. And that's how they see it as, it would destroy me. So they think if they are quiet and they pull away and they just pretend like they don't feel that way, the feelings are going to go away, but they don't, they just get deeper. I find it hard to talk about my feelings, and that's why they can't find the right words yet. They want you to know they're very sensitive deep down, and they are trying. I need space right now. And the reason why they need space is to work through all of this, to find the right words, to understand. But they do plan on reaching out. And I love that they've ended the reading with this particular card, because they're saying, I am typing a message. I do want to communicate to you. I am planning on reaching out, even if I need some space right now. And they need some space to process, to work out what to say. Many of them are dealing with their karmic cycles that you've actually shown to them don't work anymore. That perhaps they never really ever did, but they may have got involved with people because there was karmic contracts to complete, children to have, things to do, lessons to learn, and they outgrown those situations long ago, but now they're afraid of letting go because they're so afraid of change, finding their own identity, becoming a new version of themselves, becoming free again. And that may be scary, becoming an I after being a we. And obviously they want to be a we with you, but they know they want to be confident enough to move into that relationship with you. So they know they've got to free themselves and find their own way. And some of them have already changed certain things this year to find more of their identity, to find more confidence and strength. Like some of them may have gone through job changes, they may have got promotions, they may have been working on the body image, so they could have been going to the gym, or they could have been doing more projects or things that bring more money in or just make them feel good, more projects, goals, things they're doing, creative things. But ultimately they're saying, I do need you in my life. I am sensitive deep down and I am going to reach out to you. I'm planning to do that. Give me time. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.